And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. David Justice is finally speaking out. Now, everybody know that David Justice was married to the beautiful, the talented, the gorgeous Miss Halle Berry back in the day. Well, you know, David was saying, honey, that people were going around. He's finally speaking out after 20-something years of divorcing Halle Berry, when people were thinking that he was the guy that, hit Halle Berry in the ear, because, Halle Berry spoke out saying she was abused, honey, by one of her men, husbands or whatever. But David is definitely speaking out saying that it was not him that did that. He did because he loved Halle and stuff like that. He said, but they were young. Well, now, honey, he's talking some stuff. Now, I'm like, David, you shouldn't even have to say this about Miss Berry, because Miss Berry, honey, is the queen of all things, honey. And he said some disparaging things about Halle Berry. Here's what David Justice said.
She asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. So in my mind, I'm thinking a wife should cook, clean.
Traditional.
And then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly.
Man.
You know what?
That was dirty. He
Yeah.
did not have to say that, honey. He got a new wife now with children stuff, honey, and worried about his kids and what they still
was
20.
that,
I think it was
30.
24.
He's still thinking about her.
What is he still thinking about us? You talking about us?
Yeah.
But he said he couldn't say nothing at the time. He said because at the time he didn't have a publicist or a manager.
He
or
could
something
have
like
said
that.
something sooner than 20 years.
Why did he say it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have kept that to himself, man.
Yeah, and I mean talking about Halle, honey. Halle and moved on with her life and stuff. But honey,
Ben moved
and
on.
then married a couple more men, honey.
Okay,
after that,
since
so.
then.
But it's a sad thing. So let's keep David lifted up in our prayer, because maybe he needed something that he had to resolve. And talking about Halle probably got that off
He
his
need to talk
chest,
about it so
honey.
people remember who he is.
That
Okay.
part.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch baseball, you didn't know. You knew that was Halle Berry's husband.
And that's what they
right.
called it, too, Halle Berry's husband, honey. So, but anyway, it's sad. So we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer. And hopefully his new wife could move on with him in his life. And Halle's moved on with her life.
Because she ain't
honey,
got
and
the
stuff,
cooking
honey.
clean. She probably got people to do it for
Thank you.
her.
Exactly.
Yes, but that kind of made Halle look like she was dirty, though. Like she didn't clean up, like her body was dirty or something like that.
I didn't take it that way, but
get it that way either. Yeah.
sure Halle had like maids and nannies and all the things. So
Yeah, you still want your woman to know how to, throw down a little something. I mean,
How to
am I
cook?
wrong for that?
Dave Justice
even if
had
you
his
got
own
maids
money
and
too.
all that.
It
Oh,
don't
yeah.
matter. He could have paid for a house.
exactly.
That's true,
Still
honey.
want to see your
Whatever,
woman in
child.
that kitchen doing a little something.
Whatever.
Yes, Lord, honey.
You get your ass in the kitchen.
Halle was
You
working
do a little
lot.
something. Halle, yeah, she was working a lot. She was making more money than him.
Yeah, so, honey, but...
No, baseball player
he
make
make
bread now.
He made money, but she had her own money too. Trust me.
And she's still
Trust
making
me.
money.
Trust
Yeah.
me. She
And
was
he's
making
still
money
getting
before he
retirement.
did that.
Yeah, but he getting a retirement, so I don't know. But anyway, let's
We
keep
don't
him
care.
lifted in prayer. Well, speaking of this prayer, well, we care about this, y'all. Let's continue to pray, y'all, for Miss Felicia Butterfield. I don't know if y'all don't know who Felicia Butterfield is, but she's the beautiful wife, y'all, of a guy, honey, by the name of Dante Jones. I don't know if y'all heard or seen the video about Dante Jones, honey, but it's being circulated. They're calling Dante Jones Muddy Fingers. Baby, they call him Baby Dante, honey. He was a former basketball player. Y'all gotta Google it, honey. He
Played for the Clippers.
Yes, honey, and the Mavericks, honey. They say, honey, they spotted him in the hallway of a hotel, allegedly, and Dante decided, honey, that he wanted to just scratch his butt. And he scratched his butt, and he decided to sniff it, then he wiped the wall, baby. And people are saying that is his colleagues are calling him Muddy Fingers, honey. I'm like, oh my God, honey. It is a sad thing, honey. He's Rod T, did you remember him from the Mavericks?
He played. Yeah, he played a little bit. And,
Oh my gosh, he actually went in the shorts.
you got to be careful.
He said he gonna play football. Now he want to play for the Browns.
Them cameras, them hotel cameras is ruthless, baby.
Oh, man, honey.
You just got to walk it off, man, till you get inside the room.
Yeah, he got to do something, though,
And
baby.
who is his wife? You feel sorry for his
Yeah, honey,
wife?
Miss Felicia, honey, because child, if he went home and touched her child,
They still married?
evidently so, yeah.
Oh, he's nasty. Get some wet
Wiped it on
wipes.
the wall. Dang. That's why you don't touch nothing in
Okay,
the hotel.
girl.
You wipe it down,
You
baby.
hit that elevator button with your elbow or something.
eat.
Yeah, man. He was going for the dingleberry.
I mean, did he not know that the cameras was on him, honey? Come on,
He
Dante.
just probably think they was paying attention. Them cameras always on. And if you famous, they watching. I don't care what you say.
No, I think he divorced. I think him and Felicia divorced. They was married from 2011 to 2022.
Well, she sniffed that crack.
That's right. Oh, my God.
He's that nasty in public. How is he at home? Gross.
But they shouldn't call him Muddy Fingers, though. That's not a good look. His colleagues would call him Muddy Fingers.
That's why you got to travel with dude wipes.
Right?
Because them dingleberries come up at the wrong time.
All right.
Did you think he had just probably left somebody's hotel room, and was scratching or something?
You can't sniff it, dog. I mean, you're going to scratch it, but don't sniff it.
What is he, 7? Who does that?
Oh, he's shaking his hand, dog, on it.
But why did he smell it?
Right?
Move on,
He probably
dog.
just left Big Al room. And
Oh, that mercy.
anyway, let's keep our parties lifted up in our prayer. Y'all, we love you, Dante. All right, the color today, this is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is Fiji. On the high end, you say Fiji, and on the low end, you say beautiful white. That's what color he needed, honey, in his hands to wipe his butt. On the high end, on the low end, y'all.
Y'all give it up
Oh,
again.
Lord. My Lord, my Lord.
Muddy fingers.